Myoho Renge Kyo. Namo Myoho Renge Kyo, Namo Myoho Renge Kyo, Namo Myoho Renge Kyo. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? I hope you're in a good place, in good health. Lots of threes in Buddhism, the Threefold Lotus quote. But there's lots of threes in life, isn't there? Interesting. Maybe we should do a study on that. I see a dissertation in the future. Me, myself, and I, 3. Past, present, future, 3. Be, was, will be. Interesting conjugation. Needs 2 words to do one thing. Interesting. Anyway, not that interesting. The 3 clarities. What the heck are the 3 clarities? Are there only 3? Why can't there just be 1? Well, these are terms from older teachings, and we run into them occasionally as we study. So might as well include them so we can understand what they're about and how they influence or how they've changed in definition via our modern age. Nichiren, Lotus Sutra, right? So the 3 clarities apply strictly to the mission of Arhat, right? The fully accomplished Sravaka, the student who learns how to do the counterfeit Dharma, the semblance Dharma, the almost there but not there Dharma, the city, the conjured city, we'll give you a break because you're studying too hard and let you rejuvenate so you can accomplish the full goal, but not the full goal. So the 3 clarities right off the bat are useful to know, but they're not the final accomplishment, are they? So know that going in. 1 is clear knowledge of the past lives of the self, right? The cycle, birth, death, birth, death, birth, death, birth, death. Knowing that past lineage of being, and others, and their causes and conditions. So you can look upon others and have a pretty good idea, especially through communication, what has brought them to today. Not specifics, like what was the breed of dog that barked at them on a certain September day that made them conjure this idea they put in their epistemology, but the fact that they had a karmic interrelation with an animal that put them in a certain mindset. The second is clarity of his Arhat eye. Right? It's an enlightened eye, albeit enlightened samsarically, that sees others as future lives and their causes and conditions, and, in other words, I can see where you're headed in the Saha world. And third, clear knowledge again, but that his afflictions, cravings, and clingings have ceased and will never arise again. So this is the false Dharma. This is the false idea that this is the accomplishment of Buddhist practice. And it is not. But for an Arhat, the idea that I don't feel particularly attached to anything. I have become an observer. Well, terrific. But you're still an observer within your own body. And even though you may claim no longer being attached to your own body, which is what leads to all these insane monks burning themselves, you missed the point entirely. A bodhisattva wouldn't burn themselves because they have a mission to help others. Can't help others if you're a crispy critter or a pile of ash. You've just done away with the very vehicle of your enlightenment and others. See, that's why this is the counterfeit Dharma. And this is why in Mahayana, the advent of the Lotus, and so much time is spent in the Lotus castigating these people, telling them, I've tried to let you come to this point on your own, but you're not getting there, so let me put it in your face. Like, and I don't recommend doing this, but the old way of teaching your pet not to poop in the house was to stick its nose in it. Not a very good way of teaching. But the Lotus kind of does that. Mm-hmm. So the three clarities of a Buddha are supreme and are called the three supreme clarities, as opposed to what the three clarities used to be as a goal. Suddenly there's a shift in thinking as the Mahayana comes in. So let's call them a different thing than just the three clarities. Let's call them the three Buddha clarities, because they obviously supersede what Arhats know. And then we get into the three Illuminations. Oh, change the name altogether. In the Mahaparinibbana Sutra, the three illuminations are the illumination of Bodhisattvas, which I've already discussed is far superior, which is Prajnaparamita, still not full Lotus, Buddha eye, Gohonzon mind, enlightenment, but understanding reality is formed, conjured, transformed through the sentient mind. That's an illumination that truly is freed from the body. That's a bodhisattva illumination. Yeah. The second is the illumination of Buddhas, which is the Buddha eye, Namo Myoho Renge Kyo, the Gohonzon mind, the gateway, the eyelid of the Buddha eye. And third, the illumination that ends one's ignorance. No slipping back. Which is ultimate emptiness or lack of stasis in the momentum that is the engine of life. Timeless and an expression of potential in a froth of moments in the mind. Compare that with the three clarities. So that's it. The three clarities should immediately trigger in you an understanding that the three clarities are a beginning ground with which to understand true illumination, enlightenment in the practice of our chanting Namo Myoho Renge Kyo, Lotus method. Yeah? As always, I truly appreciate your listening, your participating, your support. Right? You know all the things. Subscribe and subscribe and click like. They're very important to the algorithm. It's not a financial thing, as you know. I've demonetized everything, so I don't like the commercial interruptions. I want you to focus on your practice. That's what's most important here. But it does help get more click-through, get more people to see us in their search results so that we can expand our Sangha. That's all important, right? We're here to propagate Namo Myoho Renge Kyo. So it's very important to do that. As far as financial support, those of you who can, buy ebooks, buy books, buy mandalas, or just make donations through Patreon or PayPal. Or even, I've tried to set up this join button on YouTube, but it's not a very attractive proposition. Not many of you who are checking it out. So I don't know if I'm going to keep that going. I like to declutter every now and again, right? If things aren't really producing results, then why keep them around? Namo Myoho Renge Kyo. Anyway, you know all that. So I'll let you go with this final plea, if you will, that you really be mindful of your health and those around you. If only so that you can keep your practice strong. Keep emboldening, enlightening, and building your life of fully expressed potential. Namo Myoho Renge Kyo. With great love and respect, I will see you in the next one. Okay? All right. Bye for now.